Well, this evening I've made a new friend, the director of bands at Pulaski High School, Mr. Tom Bush. Welcome, Mr. Bush. It always means a lot to me when there's a school that's represented by a director of bands that's one of the best communities that's recognized by NAM and Support Music Program. So can you tell us about your community and your band program? There's a lot of students out there. Must be 3,000 or 4,000 students in your school, right?
Thanks. No, we our community actually, the town of Pulaski is 3,500 people, and that's a wonderful little statistic. But the bottom line is, it's a very big school district. So our school actually does have 1,000 kids.
And how many are in the band?
220.
Who has more than 20% of the students that walk through your doors every day?
There's two of us. We're the associate director of bands.
A band program, a director of bands and associate director of bands that has 20% of the building that comes through your doors every day. It makes a difference. We're going to adopt you as family no matter what. So you're now part of the Bands of America family. Would you like to tell us about your program?
Thank you so much. We unfortunately, does anybody remember Johnny Carson? He'd interview a guy by the name of Joey Bishop once in a while, comedian. And of course, nowadays it's not the same. You guys you see guys wearing brown shoes all the time. But Joey Bishop, he had Johnny Carson would say, "So Joey, how's things going?" And he'd say, "Johnny, do you ever feel like you're a black tuxedo and all you got are brown shoes?" And I'm thinking to myself, we're walking in here seeing everybody all dressed up looking so good. And we left that up to the kids. We marched at Band Fest today, and they wanted to go cash. So with your patience. We're gonna show. We are a school that does not compete musically as far as marching is concerned. We do our state competitions as far as Wisconsin School of Music Association, large group festival, and things of that nature, solo and ensemble. But we just have an opportunity to participate. We've performed for the Green Bay Packers 4 times. We've the Milwaukee Bucks, some stuff like that. So we get out and about and have some fun. So our show, we're lucky enough to be invited back. This is our 3rd time for the Tournament of Roses, and our first time we called our show Music from the Midwest. This is really original. The second time we called it Music from the Midwest 2.0. Can you guess? So this is Music from the Midwest 3.0. Awesome. So it's a little flair on things that we, I guess, could consider home. Our first number is going to be "Fly Like an Eagle," and this is from Steve Miller Band, from anybody from my era. And the reason we picked that is Steve Miller is a native of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So that's where we brought that out from. Our second tune that we're going to do is from the musical Chicago. And that tune, what we're going to play, that's a tip of our hat to the neighbors to the south, of course, in the Chicago, Illinois, and we're going to play a tune called "And All That Jazz." All right? And when you think of Wisconsin, you probably think of beer, cheese, a good high school diet, and no. So, the Beer Barrel Polka is one that they're going to do the clarinet polka, and then we're going to end with the Red Wing polka featuring our concertina and accordion players. So, I'll be right up here. And our last number is the tune that brought our whole Midwest area together up in the upper Midwest, and that's to the Mississippi River, and it's entitled "Old Man River." So we hope you enjoy our show, Music of Midwest 3.0. We're going to stall just a little bit, just make sure it works. Carter's on the concertina, and the concertina is like a harmonica with buttons. So when you pull one way and then you push the other way, you're a fourth apart. But you can play a melody on it, but you need two brains. So, Carter, you want to see if that thing works? All right, and of course, I should tell you a little history, maybe just for a moment. Carter's family, the Marashik brothers, and go beyond, way beyond back, probably back into, I'm going to guess, into the 1940s and 50s. Pulaski truly is what they call a polka town. Every year we have a festival called Polka Days. And Polka Days draws about 20, well, I told her our town's 3,500 people. It draws in 20,000 people, and all the best polka bands in the United States, from Pennsylvania all the way to Texas and up and down. So Carter has an affliction. He has no choice but to learn that instrument. Johnny Hackett, on the other hand, Johnny Hackett, his dad's also in the polka industry, and he's actually a trumpet player. Both of them are trumpet players, but they learn how to play these instruments for our piece here. So, does your accordion work, John? Maybe make it a little louder. Try it again. Those two chords are beautiful. There you go. All right, so this is Pulaski Polka Medley Unplugged.